The dawn of a new season brings...
The temperature's outside, it's healing up to 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Arizona Cardinals. It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, for that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Out to his right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Big play for KC. A gain of 48.
Sauber, Schmackenfahrts.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal. They go play action with Mahomes. Moving to his right. And he's into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So the Cardinals come out, and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019, the 7th year for Murray.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games, and While the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident, build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around,
vielleicht wird
you're
es,
ready.
vielleicht nicht.
Murray now on second down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. We're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll try to run for it.
Da warum geht da niemand drauf?
On the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
Was das?
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Oh, a loose football.
Fumble, Digga. Schön fetter Fumble und dann noch so 5 Plätze weg.
Get on it to keep possession. Work to do now as they come up on
Das war gut für
2nd
uns
and long. To throw is Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Murray now.
Boah, wenn der durchkommt,
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down.
4 Yards.
Going to bring up 4th down.
Muss der eigentlich irgendwie schaffen.
Field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick.
Ja, hat er
It's
drin.
good. And the Cardinals, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
Gibt Schlimmsteres, meiner Leben.
Field goal. Back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy.
Fuß. Auf.
And he's going to be taken out of bounds here on the return. And
Das war
that will
gut.
do it for this opening quarter of play. So after 1, 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. It's a first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. He'll bring up
Das
2nd
war auch
down.
nicht gut. Aber egal.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. He can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Forced out to his right. He'll take off again, and he will power his way into the end zone. Gardner Minshew, touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
Der war, glaube ich, zu weit jetzt. Nee, doch nicht.
Wes Watkins going to bring it back. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cards offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. And Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
So we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
Here comes Smith on the return. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
Complete to Noah Gray. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Second down and 3. A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, KC.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for.
That is going to be all in. He's got it. Sky Moore. Touchdown, KC.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Those deeper routes develop.
Ein Punkt weniger oder mehr, das kann doch nicht so sein.
That's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Moving to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
So now it's
City.
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this first down now. Jerry Tillery getting in there for the sack. Now that's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot.
19-yard line.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now Watkins on the return. And he is stopped at 25.
Wer hat geschmeckt, der
Drive will begin there.
Touch.
Cardinals offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett.
Egal, ich musste, wenn er verkackte. Nee, war schon eh klar, aber war ein bisschen spannend, ein bisschen Action in dem Game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself.
Jetzt ist doch die Spannung weg hier im Game.
It'll be second down. Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout.
Timeout genommen, Junge.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3
neuen.
I think they're going to need an
neuen
performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
So if hold that thought, let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Carter on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Cardinals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with second and long, third and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and
he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Third and a long way to go. On third down, they go with Benson. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Accelerating toward midfield. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Throw here down the field. His ball incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
yards. A pickup there of 25 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. Pushed out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Exiting the pocket right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. and they are not able to add on to their big lead. On first down, Brissett. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40.
Here is Brissett. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Brissett. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Brissett. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, here's Minshew. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working across the field, he's going to find more. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
First down, Kansas City.
Now a kid up the middle, and that'll be a pickup.
Ah ja, ist der Junge.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Minshew. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll go. It's Mitchell. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. The Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. So last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he'll be brought down there. That'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each. These are player tags. Players with tag.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got 1 game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watch some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Down run, it's Kenneth Walker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. This is Fant on the short completion. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for us Seahawks. First down. First and 10.
To the right side, this is Walker.
Bruder, was sind das? Was machen meine Spieler da, Bruder?
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 15, first down.
Einmal kurz wieder mal reinschießen, wieder verheizen, Mensch. Ob es mir nicht so
Now Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Geht doch, Mann. Erstmal weggeholt vom Boden.
Progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And, of course, number one, trying to win the game today. But for him, it's always about Super Bowls, trying to get back to his fourth consecutive win. Fell short of the NFL's first ever three-peat in the Super Bowl last year. He wants to avenge that loss at the end of this season.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
Push it, go. Go.
5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 41 yards. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Darnold. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Here's Smith to return it. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that is incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 60 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. This defense was very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And it's straight. It's Pacheco. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. To throw, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you put...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse, and this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Zum Glück noch die Nachricht gesehen.
Ah, Gamer, moin, alles gut bei dir wieder? Nein! Oh, ich hab gedacht, der geht weg, die... Schmerz gewonnen. Alles gut bei dir? Sonst? Das ist schön, das ist schön, das ist schön.
Fancy footwork at midfield. A nice return there of 11 to help.
49 Yards kann man nicht weg.
And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he nearly spun in that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Toss right side to Pacheco. Showed off the end. Good little game there. Not a whole lot of real estate.
Kennst du Football oder kennst du das, die Sportart nicht? Gamer.
He has been tough to stop here in this first half. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Das ist Football.
Again, it's Pacheco.
Ja, das ist Football, ja. Das ist der beste Sportart in der Welt. Finde ich zumindest. Das ist NFL. Oh, Mann. Aber durch in die Mitte. Einmal quer durch.
He'll struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2. It'll be second down.
Da müssten wir eigentlich durchkommen. Mit Hand. Hand quetscht sich überall durch. Kommt auch heute Abend auf RTL 2, auf RTL Gamer. Ja, heute Abend um 22:20 Uhr spielt meine Mannschaft, meine Lieblingsmannschaft. Kansas City Chiefs.
That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Fast stark.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Hast du eine Lieblingsmannschaft hier oder überhaupt keine?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Seahawks going to take over now late in
Komm,
this
schnell den Ball wegholen versuchen.
Vielleicht
kriegen wir. Die machen one.
Minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field
field
goal
range
range to try to muster something out of this drive.
Sah nach lang aus, aber
Ich habe keine Ahnung von Football.
Ah, du hast keine Ahnung von Football, okay? Das geht dir gar nicht. Es gibt ja auch ist zumindest wie Fußball. Da gibt es einmal eine Defense. Eine Defense, die spiele ich eben gerade und eben gerade habe ich die Offensive gespielt und es gibt einmal Spezialteam. Fußball hat, glaube ich, weiß nicht, wie viele Spieler? 32 maximal. Und Football hat maximal 53 Spieler. Und man muss innerhalb von 3 Versuchen innerhalb von der 3 Versuchen 10 Yards zu schaffen, also 10 Meter. Und man muss mit der Defense die aufhalten, wenn sie nicht über die 10 Yards kommen. Da ist klar, Bruder.
Halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Ja, wir haben trotzdem den Ball zum Glück. Trotzdem wieder. Und ja, eigentlich ist der Wheeler verletzt, aber ja. Der schöne Royal, aber Wortley ist auch verletzt. Der ist gar nicht da im Spiel, glaube ich. Habe ich ihn nicht gesehen.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Oh, 10 Yards geschafft. Was willst du denn? Ah, den haben wir nicht mehr. What the fuck? Was ist das für ein Nummer?
He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
He's going to look deep for more.
Knapp ist auch vorbei. Der hätte geschmeckt, aber leider Marmelade. Junge! Jetzt muss ich es irgendwie rausreißen. Wieder mit dem Quarterback. Ey, Mann, ey.
Wenn euch der
Das ist
Content
mal.
gefällt, könnt ihr gerne ein Like da lassen, abonnieren.
Jo,
Und wenn
das
es
kommt
euch
aber.
gefällt,
Buried behind the line by Shaquille Griffin on the corner blitz. Here's the Chiefs punter now.
lang.
The way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one's going to be touchdown right at about the 35-yard line.
Das war auch
Now
nicht so
we'll see what this
das
Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Now Locke on the bootleg. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Aber
Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Open man, there's Bobo. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Lock good to throw.
oh, ich muss, wenn ich den nehmen will. Ich wüsste es
It's been
einfach.
a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And
Immer
this
besserer
offense,
Lauf.
they're gonna have excellent field position. They take over
Als
with
die.
a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. He finds his man, Sky Moore.
Halt wieder.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30.
Hätte besser sein können, aber nee.
On a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Wetzel.
Minshew sets to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Mitchell is going
Junge, warum hätte...
backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Oh,
Back at the 4-yard
oh,
line.
hätte niemand.
Here's Mitchell. And he's going to
Ja,
take
gut,
it in the
Touchdown.
end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Elijah Mitchell taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the
35-0 ist
lead.
schon bitter, ey. Das,
3 quarters
das
have
ist schon
come and
bitter.
gone. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
Das
Back
ist
now
schon
in
bitter.
Seattle, Washington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff
Halber
following the
8.
score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Ready to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. A lock in the Seahawks now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Wussten.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I
So,
know this type
das
of
können
running
wir
back.
mal.
I mean, this size, this intensity, usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up.
3 Yards gemacht.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's 2nd and 7.
38-yard line.
Here's Locke. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
I I thought that
So
was a
eigentlich
bad
müssen wir
time
jetzt
to call
Blitz
the
machen, weil
screen.
das
I
sonst...
thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were
Es
expecting
könnte
a
auch
pass
noch doch
downfield.
eklig.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. No escape for Rock, and he'll go
10-6, Bruna, what the fuck?
for a
Ist
loss
die
of
zweite
7 by
Mannschaft.
multiple defenders. Now here's Michael Dixon.
Seahawks
He'll punt it
gewonnen.
away for the 4th time today. Now Remigio. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now Minshew. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone.
Der schmeckt doch.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly. When coaches come into a game preaching total
Wie sie auch wenn nicht gewusst haben, dass wir den Spielzug ändern. Autsch. Das war der Fehler von denen.
It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it is 42-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Now
City.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard
Komm
line.
erstmal direkt Dampflok rüber.
Rocking the Seahawks now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive.
Alter, das hat wehgetan uns.
And down
Ow.
around the 37. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even
Wo sind unsere Spieler hingegangen?
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall,
El
done a lot
Chugo.
offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the
Kann man
goose
so
egg. We
sagen.
talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants
Der
to
Mann
get rid
kotzt
of
auch
that
bestimmt
zero.
gerade.
From the gun, it's Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Mike Edwards.
To throw it is Locke. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And it'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a job of
Ja, für sie.
and they've done so with ease.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on for the 5th time here today. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Shifts by him. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. And out now come the Seahawks.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Second and short now following the fumble.
What the fuck, ein Fumble? Dann dies? Ist klar, Bruder.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Ach, ist da für die? Das ist ja erst Allah, ich leck mich doch am Arsch. Wenn bei mir das ist...
But yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. One final try for Locke. No escape for Locke.
So, danke für die 12. Section.
This one in the win column for Kansas City.
And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well.
Nütze da, Nütze da, Nütze da, Nütze da. Patrick Mahomes.
This is the ability. This player has a zone ability.
Machen. Skip voll oft ins Game. Game Day. It's a Game Day. Und das noch zu Hause. Und im Regen noch das Winter.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man. He's all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
Pacheco gets it again on second down.
Oh, what a juke into space. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
46 yards.
And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not, just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And he's going to go down again. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams loses the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Pacheco once again. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They run to the 4th-round pick, Roshan Johnson. And he's able to get out to the 32 down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, now Williams. Now he'll escape to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble, it's 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Whoa.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw is Williams. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up forward.
And it's fourth down.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes. Or something the defense.
Third and 5.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Gets around him. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They toss it to Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. They'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A gain of 7.
It's the first time
Niemand war da, nur der Bus.
Ja, leider, keine Ahnung warum, aber ja, so ist das halt. Der beste Zuschauer bleibt immer noch Gamer. Wie sagt man immer so schön, Gamer bleibt treu.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Chris Jones able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 36. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good.
Ich hätte nur laufen müssen, ich hätte nur laufen
And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We
said,
he prepared for this, and he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Probier es lieber von der anderen Seite.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
Ein Jahr, Digga, das hätte ich doch irgendwie schaffen.
121 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Gain of 14 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Hand off now for Pacheco.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Nein!
Butker's kick
Oh mein Gott, das war knapp. Alter Schwede.
For this first half.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join. Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. 3rd quarter. Here we go.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense set to go.
Ich gehe, glaube ich, nach dem Spiel erstmal offline, mein Lieben.
You have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
Das ist eben gerade.
Starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Der William muss aber nachhalten.
To the air, Williams.
And he fins him, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted, and you can tell inside. Under pressure, and they get to him again.
Michael Dana in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Ja, jetzt sind die Digga, die müssen so einen Todeswurf machen jetzt eigentlich.
To throw, it's Williams.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Das tut jetzt noch mehr in die Runde weh.
Multiple defenders.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly.
Voll in die Arme von
That'll
dem.
go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
Sandra.
The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Why is he going? Vergibt mir
They
nicht,
go play fake.
vergibt mir nicht.
Mahomes.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that
Die
go.
Frage ist,
And it's going to bring up a 3rd
wie ist das
down.
jetzt?
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs have opened the lead up to 30.
What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. Now it's the backup Keenum.
Boah, ich bin eingegangen.
Nick Bolton, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and abundant. Moore, the man in motion. Keenum. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Keenum. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Keenum. Pressure comes and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and abundant. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Jetzt müsste der nochmal ein bisschen zurückgestoßen werden. Noch näher und die
Here's Keenum to throw.
So, perfekt. Jetzt müssen wir den Kick machen. Bis dahin schaffen wir es nicht ein. Oh mein Gott, die versuchen mich zu. Warum das mit mir? Warum mit mir?
And it brings up 4th down.
Ja,
The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. First carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the counter, Mitchell. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away.
Das erst einmal zu.
And that will force a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ja,
Pass protection has been a
immer
problem all
dran.
night long as they come up facing
Ja,
the
ich habe
second
ich
and
auch im
bundle.
Hintergrund schon. Ja, aber das
Throwing
ist,
now is
kann man
Keenan.
erst am 19. Spielen.
Getting several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
To throw is Keenan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's returnable now for Smith. So a change of possession here on the punt. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up.
Der Timeout.
Now the fan favorite, this is Carson Steele. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. Another 2-yard gain there, but they're able to run it this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one in